Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. It's finally the end of November, and as November ends, draws in December for finally our next, what do you call these? Speculation. More so because this is coming up on the 29th rather than the 30th. By the 30th, we should know the true and full schedule, but this video is basically just going to be me talking about the things that I'm for sure coming to Umamusume Global for December, and some of the stuff I'm still a bit iffy on, I suppose. So let's start off with what we know for sure. The Virgo Cup has just ended, but if you remembered at the beginning of the Virgo Cup, they finally announced our next cup, which is the Libra Cup, and another long one to endure. But this is specifically, it's making me wonder, I don't think this is a Champions Meet that's going to happen in the middle of the month. I think this is going to be pretty early in terms of, December. So if I were to give a the roughest estimate without, going back on much and looking at the schedule, which, why did it black out? 1 second. And we're back. Anywho, like I was saying, without much going into it, let's take a rough estimate at this. So, as you know, we are currently on the Rice Shower and Super Big Halloween banners. And basically after they finish and the event has concluded, we are expected to see Kawakami Princess along the reruns of Saiyan Sky and Yena Muteki for support cards. So basically, starting December 6th, which I'm pretty sure that's when Halloween ends for Umamusume, expect to see Kawakami Princess finally show up. And I suppose if I were to give a rough, in between, I feel like Manhattan Cafe will be at the start of the Champions Meet when she drops. So I'm pretty sure you're expected to see her very early too. But in the 6th and the 10s mostly. We'll be expected to finally get and receive Manhattan Cafe alongside the new Nakayama Festa Stamina card and Cirrus Symboli Guts card. After that, we are assured basically usually one event that has a story. In this case, it would be the Festival banner with Symboli Rudolph and Gold City in the Sounds of Autumn. I know, right? We're spending our Christmas talking about autumn, so expect to finally have another wheel event, which is going to be very easy now that we have these QTEs to really basically rush through these, really power through them. You won't expect to see these kinds of rewards, mostly because we also have shards early, so we're going to be expected to see some of these replaced with shard bits so we can awaken our support cards. Even starting here, I think this is when it finally actually had those bits, so that's pretty nice. I will go over, of course, Simply Rudolph and Gold City another day, but coming with them will be Current Shan, Int, and Narita Bryan's Stamina. Now, I would expect the festival event in the middle of December, or not super on top of Christmas, but near it. And I'm pretty sure we will have the Game Awards by then, so we'll find out if we actually won Best Mobile Game of the Year to see if we get any extra bonuses from that. Now here's the bigger question, do I think they're gonna sneak in 1 or 2 banners before the end of December? Well, let's take a look at the gaps between this banner and the other two. So, they had Tosin Jordan and Majiro Duber to follow up the festival banner. Tosin Jordan, of course, coming first, and Majiro Duber was way later. but we're on accelerated schedule, so that kind of changes things. I would like to say I can see them pulling a Tosin Jordan here at the end here, but if we take a little look-see back into Champions Meet, our next cup would be Scorpio, and Majuro Duber was the Scorpio trainee to release for medium. So here's my thought process in it. I'm pretty sure we're definitely going to be getting Tosin Jordan alongside her rerun finally of Kitasen Black and El Condor Pasa. So be on the very lookout. This is a very important banner. I'm not saying this is end of December. This could be start of the new year. This is just a rough estimate. I'm not going off of basically sites that I usually post as like, when should you expect these? I'm kind of going with the little bugs in my mind that tell me what is coming, what isn't, and what to train and what to not train. So yeah, I can definitely see them pushing Tosin Jordan to be end of December or early January for the new year. But of course, that's not the only thing to come with new banners. We should also expect to see some missions. If I go here, we just had currently the Autumn G1 Celebration Mission Sprinter Stakes. I don't think we have gotten the next two, which is the Shuka Show and the Kika Show and the Tenno Show Autumn. Now, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be splitting these up into increments, of course, but I don't think we'll get the last 3 or 4, 5. Damn, they really had a lot of Autumn G1 celebrations, so I don't know. We could expect to see a lot of these missions come here at the end of the year, just to be pushed out, but definitely we're not getting all of the autumn celebration missions in one, I think. And with coming of the Champions Meet, we should also expect to see the long Kikusho Legends race with Make Tikane Fukikitiru original, Saiyan Sky original, and Biwa Hayahid original. If you're wondering why that says original, funny enough, after Tosin Jordan Majuro Duber, we are expected to get Biwa Hayahid's Christmas trainee outfit / unit. So that's why they're kind of using the normal terminology on the site, because we do know as so far that she is going to have an alternate of some sort. And let's see, Tenno Show Autumn Legends race. No, we're definitely going to get this a little bit later. So yeah, this will be our next Legend race. And I would expect at least these 3 right here will be the missions we get for the month of December. If you're wondering what you get from this, you basically get a bunch of money, some blocks, some support card, and usually a summon at the end of each. Look at that. Now, I'm not sure we have all comers yet, or the I suppose you call it Saint Meat Keenan, and the Shion Stakes. We don't have that, or the Rose Stakes. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be an update explaining all of that in a current detail, more detail than I can really. This is really one of the more shorter videos I've noticed that we're going to be going over for the month of December. But at the same time, maybe it's for the better that things are not as crazy as they were last month. And basically, to end off this video, I'd like to thank you for watching if you made it this far through my insane rambling. And basically tell me, what's your plan? What are you going to be doing for this December when it comes to summoning? Is there anyone that really catching your eye, from Kawakami Princess to Manhattan Cafe to, you know, the festival units in Cebu roll off in Gold City with, and finally maybe Tosin Jordan at the end of the month here? I know there's a lot of Manhattan Cafe, mostly because, you know, Manhattan Cafe is very prominent in the Umamusume movie they have done. And, you know, she has a lot of fans now. She definitely was I would not say the more underrated, but she was very well not known to the mass public till that movie hit the screens. And I'm speaking to a Westerner or American. I'm pretty sure in Japan all these horses are revered and celebrated for who they are. I'm just talking about from a standpoint outside of Japan. Anywho, without me further going into a ramble, let's end up the video here. If you like this video, of course, remember to like, and if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, which should be a training video for once, with a Unity Cup. Till then, goodbye!